Yes, I have tricks in my pocket. I have things up my sleeve. But I am the opposite of a stage magician. He gives you illusion that has the appearance of truth. I give you truth in the pleasant disguise. To begin with, I turn back time. I reverse it to the quaint period, the 30s, when the huge middle class of America was matriculating in a school for the blind. Their eyes had failed them, or they had failed their eyes, and so they were having their fingers pressed forcibly down on the very braille alphabet of a dissolving economy. In Spain, there was a Guernica. Here there were disturbance of labor, sometimes pretty violent in otherwise peaceful cities such as Chicago, Cleveland, St. Louis. This is the social background of the play. The play is memory. Being a memory play, it is dimly lighted, it is sentimental, it is not realistic. In memory, everything seems to happen to music. That explains the fiddle in the wings. I am the narrator of the play, also a character in it. The other characters are my mother Amanda, my sister Laura, and a gentleman caller who appears in the final. Here is the most realistic character in the play, being emissary from a world of reality that we were somehow set apart from. But since I have a both weakness for symbols, I am using this character also as a symbol. He is the long-delayed but always expected something that we live for. There is a fifth character in the play who doesn't appear except in this large 10 life-size photograph over the world. Pacific coast of Mexico containing a message of 2 words, hello, goodbye, and no address. I think the rest of the play will explain itself.
Tom?
Yes, mother?
Come on, honey. We can't say grass until you come to the table. Honey, don't push with your fingers. If you have to push with something, the thing to push with is a crust of bread. And chew. Animals have sections in their stomach which enable them to digest food without mastication. But human beings are supposed to chew their food before they swallow it down. Eat food listen, and really enjoy it. A well-cooked meal has lots of delicate flavors that have to be held in the mouth for appreciation. So chew your food and give your salivary glands a chance to function.
I have not enjoyed one bite of this dinner because of your constant direction on how to eat it. It's you that makes me trust through the meal with you, how like attention to every bite I take. Sickening spoils of my attitude. All this discussion of animal secretion, salivary gland mastication.
Temperament like a metropolitan star. You're not excused from the table.
I am getting a cigarette.
You smoke too much.
I'll bring in the blend match.
No, sister, no. You'll be the lady this time, and I'll be the darky.
I'm already up.
Resume your seat, little sister. I wanted to stay fresh and pretty for gentleman callers.
I'm not expecting any gentleman colors.
Sometimes they come when they are least expected. Why, I remember one Sunday afternoon in Blue Mountain.
I know what's coming.
Yes, but let her tell it.
Again?
She loves to tell it.
One Sunday afternoon in Blue Mountain, your mother received 17 gentlemen callers. Why sometimes they weren't chairs enough to accommodate them all? We had to send a nigger over to bring in folding chair from the parish house.
How did you entertain those gentlemen callers?
I understood the art of conversation.
I bet you could talk.
Girls in those days knew how to talk, I can tell you.
Yes?
They knew how to entertain their gentlemen callers, but it wasn't enough for a girl to be possessed of a pretty face and a graceful figure. Although I was delighted in either respect, she also needed to have a nimble wit and a tongue to meet all occasions.
What did you talk about?
Things of importance going on in the world? Never anything coarse or common or vulgar. My callers were gentlemen. All. Among my callers were some of the most prominent young planters of the Mississippi Delta, planters and sons of planters. There was young Chem Loughlin, who later became vice president of the Delta Planters Bank. Hadley Stevenson, who was drowned in moonlight and left his widow $150,000 in government bonds. There were the Cutter brothers, Wesley and Bates. Bates was one of my particular beaux. He got in quarrel with that Will Wentworth's boy. They shot it out on the floor of Moonlight Casino. Bates was shot through the stomach, died in the ambulance on his way to Memphis. His widow was also well provided for. Came into 8 or 10,000 acres. That's all. She married him on the rebound, never loved her, carried my picture on him the night he died. And there was that boy that every girl in the Delta had set her cap for. That brilliant young Fitzel boy from Greeny Country.
What did he leave his widow?
He never married. And gracious, you talk as though all of my old admirers had thrown off their tears to the daisies.
Isn't this the first you have mentioned that still survive?
That Fitzhugh boy went north and made a fortune, came to be known as the Wolf of Wall Street. He had the Midas touch. Whatever he touched turned to gold. And I could have been Mrs. Duncan J. Fitzhugh, mind you. But I pick your father.
Mother, let me clear the table.
No, dear. You go in front and study your typewriter chart. Oh, practice your shorthand a little. Stay fresh and pretty, honey. It is almost time for our gentlemen callers to start arriving. How many do you suppose we're going to entertain this afternoon?
I don't believe we're going to receive any, Mother.
What? Not any? Not one? You must be joking. One gentleman caller? It can't be true. There must be a flood. There must have been a tornado.
It isn't a flood. It's not a tornado, Mother. I'm just not popular like you were in Blue Mountain. Mother's afraid I'm going to be an old maid.